Preptober!
What are exactly a plotter, a pantser, and a planster? And I figured the best way to illustrate this was by unboxing my bookshelf.
Like, they helped me to build my bookshelf. We definitely plotted that.
Are the eccentric screws? I just think that's
Mommy,
hilarious.
look what I'm doing, making them cute.
You're making them cute?
Look, they're in a line.
You are.
And then we followed the instructions. We managed to create a bookshelf together is a plotter process. Moving furniture is definitely a pantser project, especially when you're trying to move a bookshelf with books on it and you don't really want to take. Some of you may have noticed that this video was recorded a while ago and that this setup that you now see has been on my channel for a bit. Anyone who can guess when I did this video and when I did this setup up to a week, within a week, in the comments below, I will give away my entire October plan, which is available on Patreon. You can grab it there if you don't want to go plumbing through all my videos and figure out when I change my room around. But if you do, put it in the comments below and I'll get you a free copy. And you can prep for Preptober with me, and we can get ready for NaNoWriMo. This is designed for everybody from the more pantsiest of pantsers to the plottiest of plotters. And if you're a planster like me, you're gonna love it. As I'm doing this, I really want to make sure that I try and get the books in piles as far as the bookshelves were concerned, because when I am planting, putting the books on the bookshelf, I will want to have a little bit of organization already set up for me. This would be a great example of what happens when we cut something and we move it somewhere else in the story, or when we write in our notebooks and then we can just kind of plop it into the story somewhere. Very much like the process of taking books off a bookshelf and then putting them back. When I started this journey, I thought pantsing was underrated. I thought that people who pants were not really that skilled as writers. But as they've gone through this journey, and the writers that I'm mimicking, the writers I'm trying to write like, have all been pantsers. Margaret Atwood, Neil Gaiman, Stephen King, David Lynch, Amy Tan, Judy Blume are all pantsers. While I was setting up my desk again, I found this. It's an old box set. I had in it these printouts. Instead, I've decided to put some loose leaf white paper and some spare notebooks so that I might actually use this more than just holding up my laptop, but to actually store things that I'll actually use at my desk. And that's the kind of thing that only a pantser would discover. If I had just put it back on my desk just like I had planned it previously, then it would be not. It would be, I would never touch it again. Mindset that I can change as I go. I'm pantsing it, I can find wonderful little aha moments that are just great and special. Because I invited the muse. And you know what? Pantsers do amazing things, and they see things in a very unique and wonderful way, and there is value in that. I would say plantsing is more than just the middle of the road. It is something that is very unique in and of itself. In books on a bookshelf, like I mentioned, you have a bit of a plan. Like I took the books off my daughter's bookshelf and tried to put them back where she had set them. And I didn't do it exactly, but I had a bit of a plan, like writing in a journal, overarching theme or idea that you want to communicate in your story. It's different than just following the muse and maybe getting lost, as I used to along the way, or being very structured and having the entire story planned out. I got a little bit bored and a little bit stale. Plantsing is my happy medium. There is no right or wrong. I'm just sharing my journey because I kind of know what I'm doing, but I'm making discoveries along the way, and that is why I love it so much. Well, now let me show you what I've done. There it is. It's my bookshelf. Got room to grow. I've reorganized those bookshelves as well. And this is what it's all about. Every day through the month of October, I'm going to do a prompt here on YouTube, also on Twitter and Instagram, and we're going to see how we can slowly, with a little bit of planting magic, figure out how we're going to proceed in November. So every single day we're going to do one thing to prep, and this will also get us ready for NaNoWriMo, where we have to write every day. So if you are going to write every day, you should prep every day, but just a little bit. We're going to keep it really simple, and there's going to be a short every single day showing us how to prep. And like I said before, if you want to grab that, I will pop it in. I will give it away free to anyone who can guess when I rearrange my room for this unpacking video. In the meantime, check out this video here where I write like Stephen King, who, by the way, total pantser.